So, you're considering changing your career and you don't even know where to start. Don't worry, everyone who has thought of it has been there. In this video, we will discuss if it's possible to shift careers nowadays, identify some signs that you should change careers in 2023, some tips to do it, and lastly, we will debunk some myths around the topic. So let's begin. Is it possible to change careers in 2023? Of course, it's not easy, and some of the challenges depend on the industry you plan to switch to, if it is related to your current work, or if you have the necessary experience for the new field you want to head into. Nevertheless, effort is the key to transition, and you are not alone. According to data collected by Pew Research, nearly 50 million workers in the U.S. switched their jobs in 2022. Of these, 60% saw an immediate increase in their monthly earnings compared to the same month last year. So is it possible? Yes, it is. But how do you know if this is the right moment to shift your career? When feeling dissatisfied with your job, or maybe the feeling of being stuck in the same place. To make sure, I'll give you 4 signs that you should change careers in 2023. First, you feel disinterested and bored at work. This can happen even to those who are good at a particular job and used to love doing it, mostly when they no longer have new challenges. Ask yourself if you could use your skills better elsewhere. And if you feel you do, it can be a pretty good sign. Second, you constantly feel burnt out. Sometimes burnout can be the result of your job not being engaging or thrilling enough anymore. Check if it is related to your workload, or if you feel that you are no longer doing something you're passionate about. Third, you're starting to dread going to work. If you really pay attention to your Monday mornings, they can tell you everything about how you feel about your current job. So if you want extended weekends, think about it. A good job must motivate you enough to make you feel excited about going to work. Fourth, there's no room for growth left. A McKinsey report from the last year suggested that as many as 40% of workers worldwide have changed jobs within the last year because of a direct lack of growth opportunities. Naturally, no one wants to feel like they aren't climbing the ladder of success, and reaching your personal goals should be paramount. Now that you can identify whether it is a time to change your career, I will tell you some tips to make a career change easier. Tip number 1, understand why. When Jeff Bezos decided to quit his banking job and start in the business of digital books, he was thinking way beyond the present. He asked himself, what would happen if he doesn't take the chance and change his life? And he realized that he needed to do it. Otherwise, he would live with regret. It was the desire of minimized regression that pushed Bezos to start his business that today we know as Amazon. The story speaks for itself. Remember to think about why you want to change your career. It will be your greatest motivation. Number 2, find the concrete position you want to fill in. Your new job should be associated with your interests as well as your professional and personal skills. So it would be a great idea to write a list with the areas in which you would like to take part in. If you already have knowledge or it is related to your current job, it will be easier to get into it. Number 3, reverse engineer competencies you need to acquire to get hired. Now that you have a list of areas that you are interested in, look in job posting platforms like LinkedIn or Indeed and identify what qualifications and skills you would need to have in order to get the jobs you are interested in. Number 4, fill the competence gap by learning online. If you are looking to learn a specific skill, platforms like Coursera or Udemy could be the best value price option for you. But if you're aiming to master a whole new field, Turing College counts with a supportive community of high achievers and real-life skills and mentorship, where you can learn at your own pace with active collaboration among peers, instructors, and mentors. With the right attitude and determination, anyone can learn the necessary skills to take on a new career path. And our last tip, decide if you want to make a lateral move or move to a new company. If you can and would like to simply change departments within the same company, that's amazing. It could even give you some benefits in the application process. Keep in mind that whenever a new position opens up in a different department within your respective company, chances are you will be given some preference over external applicants. If you want to stay there, you should talk to the human resources manager and tell them about your intention and work on the skills you need. Now, if you'd rather apply to a new company, no problem. You just have to prepare for the job search. You can organize them by roles that you're deeply interested in and others that are fallback or secondary options. Leverage your network. Referred applications are up to 4 times more likely to get selected for jobs than the others. An email or an online application will not help your resume stand out from hundreds of other applicants. So use networking as a tool. Be consistent with your job applications. The employment website Indeed advises candidates apply to 10 to 15 jobs each week to line up a few prospective interviews. Remember, you just need one yes. Once you get a good deal, negotiate your salary terms. While you must avoid underselling yourself, showing flexibility and genuine interest in a job offer is essential. I recommend you have an expected salary in mind and a credible explanation of why you deserve it. Negotiation is key. Let's use an example to see the signs and tips in action. John Doe is a longtime business and tech writer who has been covering the latest developments and trends in the field for over 12 years. Although he loves his job, he feels that he has reached his full potential as a writer. He has carefully analyzed the 4 signs and has discovered that he loves his job, but feels that he can grow much more and that spending a long time doing the same thing has tired him out. Now, he would like to switch to a career in big data analysis, a subject he developed an affinity for while researching cutting-edge business technologies. He knows enough about the field to understand what a job as a data analyst would entail and would like to give it a go. He began to investigate on work platforms such as LinkedIn and Indeed what skills he needed to learn in order to make the transition. While conducting in-depth research, John found that he lacks basic knowledge of the coding languages required to make models. In light of this new information, he decided to enroll in Turing College's online program to learn new skills and hone his old ones. After completing real-life projects and working hard, he gained all of the relevant skills required to make the career. However, he's encountered another problem. While browsing online, he read about some myths about changing careers, and now he doesn't feel sure if he should take the leap. So to help John and others like him, let's end our video debunking 2 misconceptions about changing careers up and sum everything up. The first myth is that you can't change careers after a certain point. This is the most common one. A 2022 survey by Novo Resume found that nearly 80% of workers over 40 consider a change in careers, but only 5% go through. They might not know that age could be in favor. In that same article, it is stated that 82% of the people in the survey were able to successfully change careers after the age of 45. Older employees have more professional work experience, which makes them valuable for companies. And the second misconception is that changing careers means starting over from scratch. You might have to settle for a slightly lower salary or job title when you switch careers, but remember that you already come with experience that could help you in any job. Just strengthen your resume with certifications and skills matching your new interests to have a well-paying job. Your hard work at your new job will also help you get back onto the ladder of success. Well, we have already determined that changing careers is possible, since many people are doing so. Then we determine those signs that will tell us if it is the right time, and shared some tips for your changing career process to finally remove the doubts that myths can create in ourselves. The only thing left is to act towards your new life. At Turing College, you can find specially curated courses and topics you are passionate about, and also prepare for the challenges your new job will bring. You will thank yourself in the future for investing in yourself now. You can leave a like if you found this video helpful and subscribe for more content like this. Thank you so much for watching. See you at the next one.